Hey everyone, 2023 is just around the corner, which I can't believe. Anyway, like, this year has gone by so quickly. I remember vividly putting the Christmas tree away in January, and it feels like it was last week. It feels that soon. But anyway, what with 2023 around the corner, I've actually had quite a few of you asking me, is there anything I'm thinking about buying in the forthcoming year? And of course there is, you know, for all of us, there's always something on the list, whatever it is, whether it's eating out more, travel, buying that new car, upgrading your house, upgrading your kitchen, going and buying something like clothes or whatever. There's always something. And for me, there is. The first thing is I want to get more into CELINE in 2023. I feel like it's a really good brand, and I feel like it's one where their prices are still kind of like reasonable. But as their popularity grows, because you know, like, it's so many people on social media are talking about CELINE now. It's like the first thing I bought from CELINE is this belt. Take off that sticker actually so you can see it properly. And it's the one that's got the, you know, their like logo on the front of it. I just love it. I love their bags. I love their variety of bags, but I like the way that, from what I've seen, the bags they've got loads of different styles, but somehow they're classic looking. Somehow they have got long-term looking vibes going on with them. You know, sometimes when you have a brand like CELINE that's been around generations, it's only been in the last 2 years that they've gained popularity for bags again, if you see what I mean. You might disagree, but I mean, I judge everything by social media, and prior to this year, definitely, CELINE, people weren't really buying their stuff and they didn't really have much, and now it's just exploded. They've got like loads of cool stuff and everyone wants to be seen in it. So definitely from CELINE, there are some bags. I don't have my heart set on any one in particular, although there is like that, what's that one? It's like made of box leather, I think. Something, can't remember the name of it, but there is one that's got the logo on the front of it. I love that. I also really like their monogram, so CELINE is definite. Right, the next thing, and this is less something that I can just walk into a shop and go and buy, but I want to travel more in 2023. I feel like for David and I, we were well on the way to ticking off our bucket list of places around the world we wanted to go to back in 2019. And we went to Singapore. In 2019, we did Singapore, San Moritz, Geneva, and Venice. And that year, because I'm so into travel, that year I was just like, wow, this is amazing. 2020, we're just going to build on that. And we already knew where we wanted to go. And we wanted to go back to Singapore for sure. And because of COVID, obviously that didn't happen. And then because of COVID in 2021, travel was still a bit iffy, and we did go to Croatia, but it was just like, it was a COVID holiday, you know. You were just constantly like, who's got it? I don't want to catch it kind of thing. And it was just one of those sorts of trips. But this coming year, what with travel being easier now, we are thinking about going and doing something big to make up for the last few years. And one thing we really want to do is we want to hire a car and then drive down through Italy to Rome and then get a plane back to Heathrow. That would be our ideal, and kind of go through Monza and Verona, Florence, like all of those sorts of places, and just really see the country less from like a tourist point of view. So that's like a big thing for us, is travel. And also Singapore, we really badly want to go back to Singapore. Now back to bags and stuff. The other item I would like to get, and I didn't buy it this year for a reason I'll tell you. You know the Prada bags that are all crystallized? And I said in a video a couple of weeks ago, I was talking about those bags. They're so expensive. And I know that there's a lot going on with them, and they've got crystals and embellishments all over them, but they are a lot of money. And this year, I have done hauls and I have been shopping, but I've shopped a lot less than I have in previous years because of everything going on. David and I have been investing a lot more heavily this year as opposed to spending it on stuff. And so I've shopped less and invested more. And that bag, or those bags, because I don't even know which one I get, I really like all of them. Those bags are bags that I'd really like to go for, and probably in the new year I probably will. I can see myself buying one at some point. The other bag is one that I'm surprised that I don't own already, actually, just because it's seriously classic, but it's the Fendi Baguette bag. And I saw, this is what's done it. I did a vlog yesterday, I think it will be now, and in that vlog I went to Harrods and I went to the DIOR cafe, and when I was in Fendi they had a baguette bag, and it was this, and it was pale pink canvas, but the fabric on the baguette bags, even the salespeople in there, this is what I love about Fendi and Harrods, they're so honest in there. And when I asked the question about should I pay more and get the full leather version or spend a little bit less and get the canvas version, one of the ladies in there was like, get the canvas version, because she was saying that the leather version doesn't hold its shape that much because the leather's quite soft on it. That's one of the things I love about them in there, is it's such a relaxed shopping experience. You don't walk in and feel like you have to buy something, and because of that it makes you want to buy something. But yeah, so that's another bag that I can see myself getting, is the Fendi Baguette in that colour. In fact, I love that bag. I think I will probably even get it before I get the Prada. This next bag is one that I want to show you because it's new and it's not out yet, and it's from the Spring Summer 23 collection from Chanel, and it's gorgeous looking. It kind of, to me, it looks like a little bit like the Chanel 19. Only look at the lock on the front of it. It's got the sweetest heart-shaped lock. Now I really need to see this in the flesh before I decide, because you know what it's like, you don't really know until you see it in real life, the size of it and stuff. But I am going to bet that this is one of those bags that does not hit the shelf. I already know there is a wish list for this bag, and I can see why. It's absolutely gorgeous bag, and I wanted to show you that as well for any of you who haven't seen it. If you're into Chanel and you want something fresh, something new, that's a really nice one to go for. The other thing is, in the video I did a couple of days ago, which if you haven't seen it, I will link to it below. It's a shopping vlog where I take you with me to Harrods and we go designer shopping. And in that video I tried on 2 hats from Dior, and I really liked them both, but they're bucket hats, and I feel that you've got to be a certain type of person to pull off a bucket hat, and I wasn't sure whether I was that person. So I filmed it. I thought, I'm gonna go home, have a look at what it looks like in the edit, and then decide. And so annoying, but not, I thought I was only gonna like the darker version. I like them both, and it's so annoying because now I am thinking like the cream one with the gold thread, that is limited edition. That's not going to be here forever. The Canache one will be here for a long time, but the cream, the white one, isn't going to be here. And it's made me think that I really would like to get it because I've got the bag that matches that, and I feel like the two things together will pull that bag into an outfit so well. But let me know what you think. Do you think it's worth it, or do you think it's not? Let me know what you think. And then the final thing that I can see myself getting before winter is completed is this jacket from Fendi. And it's a jacket that I tried on back in January 2022. I was looking at it all the way back then, only I didn't do it. I think it's over £2,000, which, here's the crazy thing, Fendi prices tend to be less than other brands, so your money goes further in Fendi when you compare it to other brands. And that's another reason why I love the brand, is I don't feel that they are ripping us off. It's still really expensive, but I mean, you can go into Fendi and buy a t-shirt for like £470, whereas you go into another brand and you're looking at like 750 plus. So I feel like that brand's quite a good one, and it's classic, and I love it. And some of their ready to wear is gorgeous as well. So chic, so put together. But that jacket, it's cashmere as well, and it's reversible, so you can wear it like just with the black on the outside, or you can flip it the other way and have the monogram on the outside. And I've tried it on. It's a really thick brush wool, really soft, very warm as well, and it's something that is on my mind. But you know, the thing is, you can't have it all, can you? So this is why this is just a wish list after all, but these are the things that are on it. I would love to know, is there anything new bag wise coming up for 2023 that you know about? Because I was thinking about doing a video on this, because just for any of us who want something fresh and something new bag wise, it's quite nice to know what's on the horizon, isn't it? If there's anything that you've got your eye on that is new and maybe isn't even out yet, but you've seen like spy shots of it, or you know, like Vogue runway shots, let me know in the comments, because I want to know. I want to know from you. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about the things that I want to get in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.